You have a driver's license.
Not on me. Who
Okay,
are you?
In a world where the boundaries of common sense are tested every day, some individuals disobey the law and try to outsmart the police. They think that they know better because they are unaware of the repercussions. That's exactly what we are going to show you in today's video. We will reveal 5 cases of dumb people trying to deceive police officers and even challenging them for their knowledge of the law. You surely don't want to miss what's coming up. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into these cases. Case 1. PJ Pratt. Meet PJ Pratt, a young man who was pulled over on the 26th of March, 2018. He had a suspended license but attempted to act cleverly in an attempt to exert pressure on the police officer. He started recording the interaction with the officer on his phone and denied answering any questions. Instead, he continuously starts questioning the officer in return.
How's it going, man? Say that again? Because you have a possible suspended license. You have your driver's license on you? You don't have your driver's license on you.
You have your badge and ID.
Man, I can barely hear you.
You have your badge and ID on you.
I do have my badge and ID on me.
And what's your name and who you work for?
My name's Officer Stetson, work for Pinehurst Police Department.
Business card?
I don't have a business card on me.
Iris and you said something else.
Yeah, that's my call sign.
That's not your name. I need to know who you are. I need a business card.
That's who I am right there. Got it?
So can you put up there?
Right there.
So who is Irish?
Again, that's my call sign.
What's her call?
It's a nickname.
Nickname. I don't. Who you work for?
Pinehurst Police Department.
Barnes Police Department?
Yes. Do you have your driver's license on you? Okay. What's your name?
Who you say is?
Sir, I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to figure out who
As Pratt resists and refuses to provide his information, the officer decides to call his supervisor, recognizing that this matter could escalate quickly. When the supervisor arrives, he warns him that if he doesn't comply, he'll be left with 2 options: the easy way or the hard way.
Easy way or the hard way?
threat though, and I got you.
Easy way or the hard way?
Just so you know. I'm getting my
Pull it out.
Easy way or the hard way?
With the hard way involving the officer breaking the car window. Just as the supervisor was to break his window open, Pratt did the unexpected and gave out his ID and driver's license. As soon as the officer mentions that his license is being suspended, Pratt runs off. The cops instantly run after him. The chase goes on for several minutes until he is arrested. PJ Pratt continues to act dumb and blames the cops for police brutality.
Can I speak to somebody?
Nope. You're going to sit there and shut up.
Surprisingly, drugs are also found in his car.
I didn't find it in the bag? In the bag?
I see you put that in there.
I put it in the jar.
You put it in the jar and everything.
Okay. It's all on video too, man.
Pratt blames the officer for planting them in this car. He also threatens the cops that he will sue them for the damages caused, regardless of his consistent tries to get away. He was arrested for a felony and suspended his driver's license. Case 2. Matthew Tutoroni. On March 5th, 2023, in broad daylight, an officer noticed a car with fake license plates. He pulls over the car and starts investigating the person driving the car. When the cop asks for his identity, but the driver refuses to provide any information.
Hello. Hi, I'm Officer Woods from Sonoma Police Department. The reason I stopped you is it appears you have a fictitious license plate on the back of your vehicle. Do you know anything about that?
I'm a sovereign human being,
Okay.
and I'm an American national.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please? What?
No,
Do you have any form of ID on you?
no, Matthew Tucciarone is my name.
Okay. All right. So just so
I've
you
been
know.
pulled over a couple times already by state troopers, sheriffs, and this is recognized. Okay.
Okay, I don't agree. So
Okay, well,
I'm going to be honest with you. That's actually a misdemeanor crime for you to display a fictitious license plate. Additionally, you not providing me with the driver's license is required under Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595. That is also a misdemeanor crime. Additionally,
The cop asks the driver to step out of the car, but he refuses to do that too.
all right, go ahead and step out, please. Step out of your car, please.
The officer warns him that if he doesn't exit the car, he'll be forcibly removed, and the driver will face consequences for his actions.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Marijuana, I need another unit. Step it up, please.
I did not do anything wrong.
Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to. Okay, get out of your car. You can call your lawyer if you want, but as soon as another officer gets here, I'm going to force you out of that car if you don't get out on your own.
Matthew continues to refuse to get out of the car. After politely asking him several times to get out of the car, the cop has had enough. That's when he forces him out of the car and arrests him for a felony.
Get out. I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
All right. Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to
I've
act
asked
like
you
this.
probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I've asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me.
Officer Ramirez. Ow! Come on. Get on the ground.
Matthew was arrested for several felonies only because he refused to comply with the police officer. Similarly, the next case shows how stubborn these dumb people can be when it comes to compliance. Case 3. Sovereign citizen hides marijuana. This driver was pulled over for overspeeding on December 26, 2022. This driver seemed to be cooperative initially, but then the police officer sensed a marijuana odor and asked the driver to step out of the vehicle. When he sensed that he was caught for something he shouldn't be doing, he stopped listening to the police officer.
Can you do me a favor and step out for me, please? For what? Because I'm going to search your vehicle. I can smell marijuana coming from it. You see these? Yeah, I'm the supervisor. Okay. 303-100. Give me another car, please. Right. Yeah, I don't need you to get set. Okay, I'm not going to ask you again, okay?
The driver pulls out his phone and begins recording the police officer.
For me, please.
I refuse to step out. Because you know why, sir? You have no right to take me out of my vehicle for a traffic stop. Because you are violating my constitutional rights.
This is what's going to happen.
You are violating my constitutional rights.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Yep. I'm just going to get my video out. That's all.
This is what's going to happen.
I'm just going to videotape this, and that's all there is to that.
Convinced that the officer's actions are illegal, as he's asked to step out of his car and claims to know his constitutional rights.
You're gonna comply. You're gonna comply with what I ask you to do, or you're gonna go to jail for obstructing. Okay?
You are violating my constitutional rights. I've done nothing wrong. There's no reasonable suspicion of a crime has been committed, and that's that.
Hey, well, then you might as well just cooperate and step out because my head's getting cold, my hands are getting cold, and
Out of my vehicle, I can send you for receiver, sir.
Little does he realize how dramatically this situation will soon turn against him, just because he refused to cooperate. After an adequate amount of requests from the officer to the driver to step out of the vehicle, the cop has had enough.
You have no right to search me.
Can you turn the truck off, please?
You have no right to search me.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle, please.
No, sir. You have no right to search me.
If you don't step out, you're gonna get maced, okay?
Hey, sir, you know what? If you mace me, I am not giving you guys any trouble whatsoever.
Look out, Mike. Look out, Mike.
Hey, I'm not giving you guys
Get out
any
of the car.
trouble whatsoever. What the fuck, man? This is a violation, dude.
Get out of the
Look
car.
at this. Dude, are you a supervisor? Really?
Once the backup arrived, he forced the driver out of the car and arrested him. After a thorough search of his car, it was clear that the driver was carrying several packs of weed. Even after playing smart, the driver was charged and arrested for possession of drugs. Case 4. Man tries to outsmart the cops. This next case is surely going to give you a laugh. There is nothing more stupid than the sovereign citizens who act like they know the law but have no clue about it whatsoever. This one sovereign citizen was pulled over on the 4th of July 2023. Things started to look weird when the driver started to investigate the officer, but refused to give out his own information.
Okay, so, officer, what's your name and badge number, please?
Say it's Bowling.
I can't see it because your walkie-talkie's in the way.
Bowling.
What's your first name and last name?
Don't have to tell you that. Don't have to tell you that.
This is going to result in a complaint.
Go right ahead, brother.
So,
I'm asking
what I
you
need
for
to...
your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Could I have your card, please?
Say again?
Could I have your employee card?
No, you may not. I need your
Why not?
driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay, if I can't have your, if I can't have that, could you get in contact with your supervisor, please?
When the officer realizes that this situation might escalate, he immediately asks for backup. In the meantime, the driver constantly says that he has not done anything wrong. We all know that every guilty person tries to cover up by acting innocent, don't they? After arguing with the police officers and not complying with them at all, he forces them to do the worst. They smash into the window, breaking it to get into the vehicle.
One moment. Sir, excuse me. Could you call your supervisor, please? Could you call your supervisor, please? I have no contract with you. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We're not past anything because I haven't committed a crime. Why are you trying to ruin my life? Do not damage my property. Do not damage my property. You are not giving me a lawful order.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You are not the law. You are not the law. You are breaking the law. You are breaking the law. Call your supervisor, please.
Nope, I don't have to.
Sir, please call your supervisor. Yes, you do.
I do not have to do that.
I'm going to record this live on YouTube right now.
What the fuck? Show me your fucking hands. What the fucking hands are on? Why are you doing this to me? Explain this shit to you.
What comes after is shocking and disgraceful. It was revealed that this guy has a hobby of recording videos of being in situations like this just to upload them on the internet. It is also unknown what this guy was charged with, as there is no follow-up of this case. Interestingly, this exact video was also uploaded by him on the internet. It is awful what people do just for the sake of pretending to be a victim and enjoying 5 seconds of fame. Case 5. Calvin Jones. Not complying with the police officers seems like a hobby for sovereign citizens. In April 2016, Calvin was pulled over when he was driving in the districts of Downriver with his wife and brother. Once the officer asked him for his information, he denied it and started asking the reason behind pulling him over.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
You have your driver's license vehicle plate on you?
What's going on?
I'll be happy to tell you once I see who I'm talking to, all right?
I need you to let me know, like, what's going on. Like, what happened?
Like I said, I'll be happy to tell you once I see information.
I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you pulling me over for.
All right, sir. Failure to give me my information is an arrestable offense, okay? So you can either do this the easy way or the hard way, all right?
I need to know what you're pulling me over for.
I'm going to tell you once I see information, all right?
I got information, but I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you're pulling me over for.
As the officer realizes Calvin is uncooperative, he asks for a backup right away. Calvin's wife can be heard asking him to give his ID and do what the officer asks him to. But being a stubborn citizen, he continues to deny giving his information.
I'm just saying, you got to let me know what's going on.
All right, here's the deal.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, all right?
I don't care.
All right, step out of the car.
It's been 2 minutes. I'm not stepping out the car until you tell me what's going on.
All right, open the door.
The police officer warns Calvin that if he does not comply, things might take a turn, and it might not be good for him. And that is what exactly happened. After a few more tries of requesting him to get out of the car, the cop breaks the window, forcing him out of the vehicle. Calvin, along with his wife, were then arrested for not complying and giving the required information. He was initially pulled over for running a stop sign, but his dumb behavior made things worse. His charges were eventually dropped. It is evident from this video that it is always important to comply with the police officers, who are only doing their job by enforcing the laws and the safety of the civilians. You can't always get away by labeling interrogation as police brutality. Cases like these help us remember that it is not right to be stubborn when you're in the wrong. When you're on the road, you can be held accountable for the things you shouldn't have been doing. So it is better to just comply and get out of the situation without making matters worse.